All right, guys, how's it going? Last video of the day, I hope, because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's 4 hours over my finishing time. Now, we're going to be talking about Jonathan Tah. Now, listen, I don't make many videos about players that are linked with us, especially if you see them on social media all the time, because it's a load of bollocks. You know, they're just doing it for clicks and impressions or whatever, right? But you have to monitor the bollocks as well, because if you can trace back to who's making these claims, sometimes you can just go, well, we know that's fucking bullshit then, right? But this one, I think, is worthy of a mention. And this is Jonathan Tah at Bayer Leverkusen. Hooray. So let's take a look. Now, the last time he was linked with us, I think properly linked with us, not just some numpty, was back in December. And obviously, quite a few things have changed at Liverpool since December on the managerial front. Now, as I mentioned on the Cop Talk podcast today, I would be very cautious of transfer speculation and links at the moment, because a player that, you know, if we've been linked, say, to Pedro Neto for ages and ages and ages because Klopp really likes him, well, if Klopp's leaving, does that still stand? Do we know the new manager would feel the same way? We haven't even got a sporting director to bring in a player to deliver to a future manager and say, well, we've been working as normal. We got this player. Hopefully you can work with him. He's part of the squad, as Rafa Benitez would say. Yeah, for sure. Do you know what I mean? So if we haven't got a sporting director, how are they working on a deal for anybody? Yeah, there's people at Anfield that can work on transfers, okay? But you know what I'm saying. Things are a little bit uncertain at the moment, so I'm extremely cautious with regards all transfer links at the moment. However, Jonathan Tah, I really think you need to pay some attention to this one. So if you're seeing players like Jonathan Tah being mentioned credibly, how can that be? You've just said, we haven't got a manager. We haven't got a sporting director, so don't tell me, Chubbs, why are we paying any attention to this particular thing? Because I think what happens is you have, a scouting network, all right? And the scouts, they're doing shit all the time, all over the world for Liverpool. Listen, guys, I'm not joking. Everywhere in the world, Liverpool have scouts, right? Watching various leagues, whatnot, individual clubs, players and all that. You know how it works, right? So for something like this to be given some credibility, like people are saying, Liverpool are really interested, what I think that means at the present moment is that Liverpool scouts have been watching this kid, right? And yeah, we've got no manager, we've got no sporting director, but the scouts that would normally put forward that recruitment suggestion, of probably saying to people, we've been watching him for a while, Liverpool, as a club, have got an interest in him, because us, the scouts, we think he's a very good player. And we would put forward that suggestion to the recruitment team, to the next manager of Liverpool Football Club, who will ultimately make the decision. Does that make sense? So, although we've got no manager, although we've got no sporting director, I can assure you our scouts are still doing their business, compiling their dossiers and making that information available to people above them that then consult with the next manager. Yeah? So, it's business as usual in a way, but just be cautious with a lot of the rumours at the moment, more so than usual, all right? So, Jonathan Tah, Bayer Leverkusen. Let me get his thingy-majiggy. I haven't looked at who his agent is yet. I don't like doing stuff on my phone, to be honest with you. Here we go. All right, so he's centre-back. I think I mentioned that earlier. Right-footed. He joined Bayer Leverkusen in 2015. His contract is... that's incorrect. Oh, no, it isn't. His contract is up in 2025. That's correct. Yeah, he's got a year to run on his contract. He last renewed in 2021. And he's represented by Goal International, who doesn't really jump out at me as having any Liverpool connections. I'm just looking to see if there's any players there that we've been linked with, which is always interesting if you see a few players with the same agency at the same time being linked with us, if that makes sense. This agency represents Alexandra Mitrovic, Sean Longstaff, Robert Lewandowski, but there's no Liverpool players that I can see. I'm not aware of any third-party associations with other agencies anyway, so nothing really interesting on that front. Right. Like I say, he was last linked with us properly in December. German professional footballer who plays as a centre-back for Bundesliga club Bayer Leverkusen and the Germany national team. He's 28 years of age, and you might think, oh, hang on a minute, Chubbs, that's outside that. No, because wait until I tell you how much he's available for, because his contract's running down. He's got a year left, and he's got a release clause in his contract from memory of 18 million euros, which is 15.4 million pounds. 15.4 million pounds. It says here he's played for Germany 21 times since 2016, and he's represented them at various levels. Started out his youth career, I don't even know who this is, Altona 93, SC Concordia, Hamburger SV. Went on to the seniors for Hamburger. Oh, Hamburger, because you eating Hamburger. Went out on loan to Fortuna Dusseldorf for a season, and then since 2015 he's been with Bayer Leverkusen, and he's been a big hit, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to see if there's anything. He was not included in the Germany squads for the 2018 World Cup or 2022 World Cup. Right, so basically he's available, right, this summer for 18 million euros. And there are credible sources saying in Germany that Liverpool have basically, had an interest in him for some time. And that's going to be like the scouts. They're keeping an eye on him, and they're being, identified at various games and things like that. Now it says here he's keen on a move to the Premier League, and he's described as a top centre back and a real defensive leader under Xabi Alonso over the last year in particular. And there's a list of suitors looking at him. And this contract clause is set to kick in. And there is an article here. I don't know if you were to see it on the camera because of the light, etc. But as you can see there's a little reference to Liverpool and Tottenham. It is, of course, all in German. And he really does fancy the Premier League. And what's being quoted about Liverpool is that Liverpool have shown great interest in him. And the great interest, in my opinion, is the scout showing great interest in him. Regularly, seen there. You can see a scout on the stage, you don't know the fuck he's looking at, right? But scouts talk to scouts, because scouts know each other, right? All right, Dave, how's it going? Who are you here for? Can't tell you, go on. Who is it? Well, I don't say out, but do you know what I mean? Like, they all know what's fucking going on. So, listen, I'm probably not explaining myself very well, but what I'm trying to say, be cautious of the transfer links at the moment, right? Because fucking no one there to do anything. And there's no guarantees that another manager, but if Alonso is in the running to be the Liverpool manager, which I think it's safe to say he is, there's a player straight away that's available for 15 million quid, all right? Numbers, and significantly rated, especially in the last year, and doing well under Alonso. So it's worth putting out there. It's something different to talk about. The fucking manager, the sporting directors, fucking Kylian Mbappe, anything, something different, right? And like I say, I don't really make many videos about transfer links, which is kind of missing the point, really, because if you're on YouTube, you're supposed to churn out loads of videos of, ridiculous transfer links every day to get views and shit like that. I'd like to thank Vexed Gaming, who is a good supporter of mine on this channel. He bought one of the super chat things earlier today. I really do appreciate that, bro. Top man. Hopefully see you on the stream later. I'm going, listen, I'll let you into a secret. I'm going for a hamburger now. No, not really. I wish I was. No, I'm going for a bath. And I'm going to have to have a shave. I mean, this chick, she might like this, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, she might want to don't matter. I'm off for a bath, and I think I'm going to have a shave. I'm going to have to get a shave. And then, after I've had my bath, I'm going to be going live on here. Okay? So, look out for a pre-match stream. All right? See you then. Please thumbs up the video if you appreciate it. I've seen some of you thumbs down my videos today. You fucking... Do you really think that makes me cry? Yeah? You don't think it changes anything? Just because you're disgusted in something I said in one of my videos? We know you're the ones with the small penises. Right. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I was told it's all about girth, to be honest with you. If that makes you feel any better. It don't matter. Right, thumbs up the video if you appreciate it. Thumbs down it if you've got a small dick. If you haven't got a dick, don't know what to do, leave it. Leave a comment, please. And if you want to buy me a beer, well, not a beer this week. I don't want a beer this week. I want a coffee. You know what I mean? If you, I tell you, I'll make a deal with you. If you buy me a coffee on this video, like the super chat thing, I will go out tomorrow and send a newsletter to everyone, which is something I've been putting off for ages. So I promise, I never break a promise. No, but I do like there's a newsletter. Go into the video description. It's free to join. Do the newsletter. I will, regardless of whether you do that or not, I am going to send a newsletter update out tomorrow. Do you know what? I'm totally overwhelmed with everything at the moment. The videos, fucking podcasts, newsletters, members website, main site. I can't do all these things anymore by myself. I've got to be honest with you. I'm really struggling to do it all. So the videos are probably the easiest at the moment because you could boom, 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 you know, and it's done. Yeah, anyway, thanks guys for watching. Thanks for your support. Hopefully I'll see you on the stream a little bit later. All right, guys, see you in a bit.